One of the hardest parts for me learning Chinese is trying to say yes and no. Now you might be thinking, yes and no, isn't that like beginner 101? Let me give you some examples. So if you want to ask for permission in Chinese, you want to use the word 可以. So if I wanted to ask, can I use the red one? 我可以用红色的吗? And then you would need to respond with 可以. But if you want to give an affirmative with correctness, you need to use 对 instead. So if I wanted to ask, am I going the right way? 我走对方向了吗? You would need to respond with 对 if they're going the right way. But the reason this is hard for me is because in English, I could use the word yes in both of those cases. Now, of course, if I wanted to give a more explicit answer, I could use different words in English. I don't have to just use yes, but you can always fall back on yes and no. But that's not the case in Chinese. There isn't sort of this overarching word that I can fall back on. You need to make sure you're using the right word for the right situation. And this is just a really foreign concept to me as an English speaker, but it's just something I'm always trying to learn and get better at and improve my Chinese.